Yo, what's going on, you guys? And welcome back to another episode of Anime Plus Podcast. Anime Plus Podcast is your podcast for everything anime and anime related. In this episode, we're going to be doing a lot of different things. But before we get into that, first of all, I'm your boy Aray. If this is your first time here, and I'm with my guy Aunn, my co-host. Say what's up.
What's going on, guys? How's it going? We're about to get into this. I think we're going on some new manga today. But before we get onto anything, you guys already know. We're gonna talk about this more in the news podcast, but the One Piece episode is one for the books. Everyone knows that. All the Demon Slayer dudes that be saying their animation's fire, the best. I don't know about that one. We might have just taken the throne with this one, but that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, bro. That's the own One Piece plug right there, bro. Every episode we got to get that, man. Come on, man.
Yo. First of all, it's necessary, right? Second of all, this episode was just like, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but bro, this episode, if you're on the internet, you probably already spoiled because that's how viral it went. But this episode, animation wise, was the best, and like fight scene wise, was I think the best thing I've ever seen in One Piece history. But yeah,
It's cool. It's cool. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, this is definitely a hype episode. So I mean,
I can't
we
wait
gotta get
for
that. We gotta get
yeah.
that old plug in. You feel me? So I'm
We
just
have
happy we
to.
got that out of the way. Probably, hopefully,
Necesito
won't come up again.
for my
Nah, it's definitely gonna come up.
for my boy Zoro. I have to, bro. Shit was too crispy.
Well, yo. Speaking of One Piece, right? So you know, it's such a goat in anime, like the anime industry.
Yeah.
This podcast is almost perfect for that. Like because we're gonna be talking about a bunch of different anime or a bunch of different manga that will potentially be turned into anime. One of them could possibly be a goat, you know. Well, you never know. So basically what happened is there's 25 titles that we're gonna go over. I don't think we're gonna go over every single one in this one just because the video gets super long. But we'll probably go over the first eight in the Shonen Jump, the weekly Shonen Jump, which comes out every single week, and they have different rules. We'll explain the difference between this and Jump Plus. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna start off with there. Aunn, are you ready for this?
Yeah, so you're saying, right, that there's gonna
Mhm.
be a potential next One Piece in one of these?
Maybe you never know. Honestly, you never know.
Look, all I
I don't
know
think
is
so, but I definitely don't think so. But you never know.
my boy Oda dedicated his life. I don't think we're gonna get another man that's gonna dedicate his life. Like, oh my god, imagine,
Mhm.
God forbid, but imagine my man Oda dies on some bullshit before One Piece ends, bro. I'll be so tight. Oh my god.
That's a running joke at this point, man. Unfortunately, bro, joking
Yeah, we
about
need to
somebody died, but
keep the
it is
man's
what it is
alive. Keep the man's alive.
at all costs, bro.
Literally. But yeah, let's get into the manga.
Yeah. So the reason I wanted to do this pod with you is because first of all, we're starting to get a lot of titles ending very soon. I mean, My Hero has been the author's been talking about wanting to end because of working conditions. The author of JJK, he wanted to end it this year, and I think it is going to end this year. And then yeah, so with those two out of the way, it's like what's really left? One Piece is there, but that will end one day too. And then when One Piece is out of there, there's really nothing left in the Weekly Shonen Jump. I mean, there are some series, but not at the same caliber,
What
right?
about My Hero? Is that ending too?
So he wanted to end it. The author, he's also going through a lot of hardships with his health, which is understandable. But there is some rumblings that it's going to come to an end within the next year or so, like the manga at the very least.
Damn. So what you're saying is we are at a turning point. We're at the new, so it's like we're in the new generation. This is the 3rd
Mhm.
generation, basically. So
Kind
from
of.
like the big three
Mhm.
of the old big three, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, and then now it's Demon Slayer, JJK. What's like a third one? My
The
Hero. Like,
Chainsaw Man. Yeah, yeah. My Hero is the. I think it's the highest selling of all the three that you just mentioned of JJK, Chainsaw Man,
Demon Slayer. Yeah, I
Demon
think
Slayer. Yeah.
I think those are the big three for this generation. And damn, this might be, this generation's
Mhm.
kind of ending. And you know what's funny? What's kind of crazy is the old generation is now ending too. Within like One Piece is gonna end soon, and then Bleach is gonna end very soon. But like their animes are ending now,
Mhm.
and then they're like the new gen's mangas are ending now. So we're about to get the new session of manga for the next, readers. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm hyped. Let's see. Maybe we can
It
predict
is
some.
scary though. Like, because I know Black Clover hasn't been doing that well. It's mine, yours, favorite new gens, but after this, man, like One Piece will end someday, and after that, it's kind of scary to think like what will happen. And there's a lot of different changes that's going on with Weekly Shonen Jump. Like series aren't getting as long. Like most of these series get to like 100 chapters, and that's when they get an anime, but not all of them. You know what I mean? Like there is a limit to that, and then also a ton of series end up getting canceled or axed or chopped, whatever you want to call it, which sucks because a lot of them have been good series. They just ended up getting canceled. But we'll talk about more of that when we get into some of these. But yeah, I mean, we'll just have to find out. Hopefully, one of these will be able to carry the mantle. But yeah, let's go through all of these. Own ready?
Yeah, I am down. Let's get it.
All right. So first up, we've got the Ichino's Family's Deadly Sins. So this one is by Tazen5. He has another work actually in on the Manga Plus app, and I've been reading this one weekly. We're about 23 chapters in, bro. This one is it is really good. It's not like your typical battle shonen. It is nothing like that. It's kind of trippy and kind of a mind f. But just looking at the art, what do you think?
Okay, the art kind of reminds me of like some I don't know, it reminds me of like a One Piece Toei animation type of, I don't know, like their
Mhm.
type of style, or like Dragon Ball One Piece type of thing, right?
Gotcha.
Title kind of reminds me of Seven Deadly Sins,
Yeah,
which
it
which
does.
does not give it a good rap. But let's read the synopsis.
Yeah, so let me read the synopsis for you guys. So it's Tsubasa Ichinos is a middle schooler who loses his memory in an accident. He is able to safely reunite with his family, but is soon faced with a new shocking reality. What is going on with his family? From the creator of Takopi's Original Sin, that's the work we talked about earlier. Uh, from the work of that comes a new kind of dramatic story. So I'll be honest, the synopsis on this Manga Plus platform aren't really the greatest. So let me just kind of summarize, not really the entire first chapter, but what really happens is he wakes up. Obviously, he has amnesia. He doesn't remember everything. But when he wakes up, it turns out his entire family has amnesia. So like nobody remembers anybody. And yeah,
Is
it's
that
just
just
kind of
his
crazy.
family, or is that everybody in the world?
Just everybody in his family.
God damn, that's some weird shit, but this
Mhm.
sounds pretty interesting. I don't know. How is it like a, like you said, is there fighting in there? You said it was a
No,
battle
no,
shonen.
no. I'm saying it's not a
Oh, it's
typical.
not a battle shonen.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Okay, I don't know. That's kind of weird, but okay, a whole family having amnesia. You wake up, right? Nobody knows each
Mhm.
other, so, but they know the concept of like mothers and fathers and all that stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But they don't know each other. That's kind of weird. You know what kind of reminds me of? I don't know
What?
if you've ever watched this movie, We're the Millers, where
Oh yeah,
kind
yeah, yeah.
we're
A
kind
little
of their
bit.
family, right? But
Yeah.
it's not amnesia, but
They're like spies or some shit like that, right?
no, they are the
Can't
exact
remember.
opposite of spies. They were trying to get
Oh
some
yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, right, right. I got it confused, dog. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they're
You're right.
definitely not spies. I think definitely the fucking opposite. But yeah, that was a funny ass movie. If for
So
anyone who watched it.
yeah, for sure. So this one kind of tricked me at first. I don't want to spoil too much of it, so I'll just kind of briefly leave it off here. But it starts off kind of like, oh, it's like, oh, this family that's trying to find themselves because obviously, when you lose your memory, you lose your relationship. So like, oh, that's my sister. How much did I love her? Oh, that's my dad. How much did I respect and love my dad? You know what I mean? It starts off like that, but then it starts getting hella trippy, and I don't want to spoil it because it's a pretty big spoiler and it's a huge it's one of those psychological things, where it's like a huge plot twist. So I don't want to get into that, but yeah, that's what really makes this manga great. I keep saying anime, but manga makes it really great so far.
Yeah, I mean, I might give it a try. Manga. My views on manga. So for anyone who doesn't know my views on manga, I just think that, okay, so I'm not trying to see like a I'm not trying to read a book, right? I'm trying to watch a movie. That's how it is.
Hmm.
I get that, the experience is different, but that experience is just definitely not for me. And I can say this wholeheartedly, especially, I mean, I'm not trying to like ride One Piece right now, but so I was having this dilemma on watching reading the manga for One Piece, because I need, like, One Piece is all about information, and that's what the manga, like, provides, like, definitively. And I was contemplating on reading it, but I read a chapter and bro, I read a chapter that I've already watched, so I was testing it out, and I did not get no like, because I watched the whole fight, and I'm like, yo,
Mhm.
this, I would not enjoy this fight if I read through this like that. So, and especially like what they're doing now, I think animation just, we've talked about it briefly in the previous podcast, how animation now is just getting like phenomenal. And it's not just like Demon Slayer, it's not just One Piece. It's pretty much all anime. They've been getting super good at like all like the animations and movement and whatnot. So I think that's how I enjoy anime, and I don't want to ruin that experience for myself. I think manga like kind of kills that experience for the person, and watching anime for the first time raw, it's just a different like it's a different like emotion. So the way I think about it too also is like, so when I if there's an anime like one if I were to like delete an anime out of my brain, right, to
Mhm.
rewatch, it would be One Piece, right? And even if I go watch those episodes again, it's not the same, right? So that first time is just, I want that first time to just be immaculate every single time. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But that's just my take on it. But yeah, but I
No,
hope
I get. No, go ahead.
I hope these mangas do get anime adaptations, and maybe I grow into my like, I'll give it a chance. But for now, I'm just an anime only watcher. But yeah, let's get it.
Mhm. So this one in particular, I think it would be a great anime adaptation just because it's so trippy. A lot of shit happens, and I feel like I had to keep rereading it to completely understand. But if it had the whole theatrical experience, I think it would have been great. So I'm looking forward to this one. Hopefully, it becomes an anime. I would love to see it. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. All right, bro. This one, bro. This is my new favorite right now. It was the other one before, the Ichino's Family Deadly Sins, but it is this one now. That is it. Do retry. Um, so the synopsis is literally one line. In post-war Japan, war orphan Awazora will swing his fist to protect his little sister. So first of all, that sounds nothing like how the story is. Short story of the synopsis is basically just a boxing anime in post-war Japan slash X, whatever you want to call it, with the Yakuza with like a bunch of gangsters kind of. So I'll leave that to your interpretation for all you guys listening out there and Owen. But Owen, based
That
on this picture,
that
what do you
sounds
think?
fire. No, that
It
sounds
is, man.
fire. Firstly, right, the I love the art. I like the art.
Mm-hmm.
art. Yeah, so
Facts.
so is it that these little previews are in color, or is it every single like the pages in color? So
Nah, so from a lot of the manga I've read, usually they color like the first page, or the chapter page, like just the title page, and that's it.
got you. Okay. Uh, this guy kind of reminds me of like I only watched a couple episodes
Mm-hmm.
of God of High School, but
Yeah.
this
Oh,
guy kind of reminds me of like the main character, like
no,
just
he's very not like him.
oh,
If
he's
I'm being
very not like
honest.
him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I literally only watched one episode of it. I do want to get
Mm-hmm.
into it though, but I don't know. You were talking about how they were fighting, like
Mm-hmm.
the way I'm like kind of imagining it is like a 1v1 kind of like fighting hall. Like Hunter's like tower,
Yeah,
something
yeah, a
like
little bit.
that, something like that basically.
Yeah,
But it, I mean, is it like 1v1 fighting? How's the
kind
fighting?
of. So like let me kind of say it without spoiling. I probably should have thought of another way to do this, but yeah, so the main character is like a little kid. And without spoiling, his dad was a boxer and obviously he looked up to his dad and his dad, kind of disappeared as, things typically happen in the manga anime universe, but yeah, his dad's not there anymore and one lesson he got from his dad is just to never give up. So it has that typical shonen, that vibe that's there in every single shonen anime and manga, right? So he has that to never give up, and I guess that's his kind of superpower. In a way, he's kind of like a Rock Lee esque type. You know what I mean? Like a Naruto type.
Got you. So this is like the anime version of Jake Paul's come up, pretty much.
Yeah, sure. Let's leave it at that, man. But yeah, it's cool because it has elements of the Yakuza, which for those of you guys that don't know, it's kind of like a gangster squad. So like he joins this um he kind of joins the Yakuza to pursue fighting for money, and that will help save his sister. So it's not like Bro has a syscom, whatever that people be calling it. What is that? What it's called?
I don't know. That should be mad weird though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm reading. I'm watching Mashal, and there's one
Oh
guy.
yeah, yeah.
There's
That
one
one
guy
guy. Yeah.
like that in there. It's mad weird. This kind of reminds me of something like the Yakuza kind of remind me of like the Italian mob, but
Yeah,
the
it's basically like that. Yeah. So this is like post-war Japan. So like it was kind of a lawless, man, which
yeah,
is
the
fire.
Yakuza are always just, it's like whenever they're introduced in an anime, it's just badass. Like straight
Yeah,
up.
for sure.
Yakuza, like I don't know, kind of reminded me of like Tokyo Revengers.
A little bit.
But
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
But yeah, man,
This is something I would definitely give a try for sure.
bro, this one is hype, bro. I think this is probably my favorite so far out of all of them. And I know we just went over two, but meaning all of them, like there's 25 new ones that have less than 30 chapters. This one's only 3 chapters so far, but I think this is gonna be my new favorite over the Ichino's Family Deadly Sins. So yeah, let's get into the next one. So this one is called Kill Blue by Tadatoshi Fujimaki. So this is the same guy that did Kuroko no Basket. So he's returning to Weekly Shonen Jump, and yeah, he's here with an assassin story. So just to read the synopsis, the new series from the creator of Kuroko's Basketball, can a legendary assassin redo his life as a middle schooler? So yeah, what do you think? Offer it.
Hold up, bro.
Mhm.
All I'm gonna say is, yo, these manga writers, they be on to something when they're writing this type of stuff. What do you mean a legendary assassin is now redoing his life in a middle school? Imagine, right?
Yeah.
Imagine you're like a 35-year-old assassin. You've just like, done your stuff, and
Right.
you go back into your 14-year-old or 13, whatever. I
Nah,
mean, so
bro's a
like,
middle schooler. He's like 11 or
yeah,
12.
like 11 or 12-year-old body. Like, is
Mhm.
that not weird? But yo, I don't know how they come up with that shit. But
Seriously.
I know you love that the basketball anime.
Yeah, I
Um,
did. Kuroko's was great.
and I know like if it has that credibility, this should be cool and a cool concept if we take out the
Mhm.
actual meaning behind what's going on. But it is definitely a cool concept, and I tend to like assassination type
Mhm.
anime, just like Assassination Classroom.
Yeah.
It was a very fun. It was very like
I
short. It
feel
was very
like
short, but it was very good.
I feel like it's starting to become a trend because we got a lot of obviously we got Assassination Classroom, but we're starting to get like Spy Family that there's an assassin in there. There's I think it's called Assassination I forget what it's called. There's a bunch of other ones. I think there's one later on that's in Jump Plus that we'll probably won't go over in this part just because it's gonna get too long. But I think it's called Kindergarten Wars, and there's like assassins there, and then there's Sakamoto Days where it's like a also a retired assassin coming back to work. But I don't know what's up with this. It's like the new trend, man. Like before we had the whole isekai thing, and now we got the assassin stuff.
Yeah, it is a trend. I mean, it does well. It's quick, it's brief, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
people want to see action, but then people also don't only want to see action. And I think assassination is a way where it's like,
Mm-hmm.
spy stuff and it's
Yeah.
action. And it's not just like, shown where like you're just going to defeat the enemy and it's just like you go to his land, defeat the enemy.
Right.
It's like
Right.
you gotta learn about him, you gotta do a bunch of research, and then you get
Mm-hmm.
to sophisticatedly, end the guy's life. But yeah, it does well, and I mean, I always normally like assassination type of animes for sure.
For sure. So this one's only 5 chapters so far. I read the first one. Honestly, before like he turned into a middle schooler, like I don't want to spoil it for all you guys that want to read it. But yeah, he looked like such a badass, bro. So I was kind of sad to see him turn into a middle schooler, but yeah, I mean it is what it is, and I did like the first chapter, so we'll just have to see what direction the story goes. But yeah, let's get into the next story or the next manga. Are you ready?
Yeah, that's like a reverse going situation where going grew up and he, grew down.
Seriously,
But
yeah.
like, yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, let's get to the next one.
All right, so this one only has 2 chapters out so far. I think the second chapter literally came out like a day or two ago. That is News or Nue's Exorcist. I don't know how to say that, but it's by Koda Kawaii. Kawaii. I'm not Japanese, so I'm trying my best out here. But yeah, let's read the synopsis. So Yajima has been able to see spirits since he was small. At his new school is a room that nobody else can see, and inside is a spirit who loves playing video games. A new modern exorcist saga now begins. Thoughts?
Skip for me. This is a skip, bro. Too much of the spirit shit. Everything like a
All
demon
right.
slayers, like demon spirit, like too much, bro. Too much, too much. What do you think? Like I got we got Demon Slayer, which is demons, right? Then we
Mm-hmm.
got Chainsaw Man, which is basically demons. JJK, which is basically demons.
Mm-hmm.
This shit, which is basically spirits and demons, same thing. Like it's honestly getting repetitive for me. But what do you think about that?
Honestly, I couldn't tell where the story was going because at first I was like, all right, does it? It kind of seems like a comedy-ish, you know what I mean? Because
Oh, was like a
the
gag
whole
type?
I thought at first, but it's not. I read the line where it's like a spirit who loves playing video games. Like it seemed like a little bit of a gag, like a comedy type. But then something crazy happened in that first chapter, and I was like, oh shit, this could actually be good, man. Um, again, these synopses do a terrible job. I think
Yeah,
they just don't
okay.
want to spoil anything. But honestly, bro, there's this one scene and this one character, and I was like, damn, like you see bloody shit. Like you literally see, like I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say some body parts get disfigured. But
That's
that's
actually fire.
insane.
Okay, that shit caught me off guard, Loki.
Me
Uh,
too, bro.
that shit caught me off guard. I'm going off these I'm going off these synopsises. Like,
No, I
what's
don't
going
blame you
on,
at all. I
bro?
literally
I'm
don't
getting
blame
these
you at all.
one-liners that are like not even
Bro.
explaining anything remotely clear. But also I'm not gonna like go back on the point that
Mhm.
this demon and spirit stuff is getting annoying because it's all the same
It
shit.
is.
Like I don't even watch like I kind of stopped watching Chainsaw Man because of it. I'm like, yo, this is the same thing every single time.
Mhm.
I'm gonna wait till it like builds up and then I'm gonna watch it. That's yeah.
All right,
Like,
so that one's two chapters so far, but yeah, this is a definitely a unique one. The next one that we're going to be talking about, and that is Cipher Academy, by Yuji Iwasaki. So far, the summary is: Iroha is an average student newly enrolled in Cipher Academy, a Spartan school where students must crack code and after code with barely enough time to catch their breath. Then a mysterious person named Kogo gives Iroha an unusual pair of glasses with a crazy secret behind them. What do you think?
you read this before?
Say that again. Did I
I
read
said,
this?
yeah. Did you read this yet?
I read the first chapter, and I'm gonna be honest, bro. Well, let me get your thoughts first, and I'll tell you.
Okay, my thoughts. Right. First thoughts I'm getting right now. Black Clover, Mashal. I'm getting the third version of this. That's what I'm thinking. Firstly, um, code. Okay, so they're breaking code. What do you mean? But what do they mean by that? Like
So
that's
it's,
how.
it's they're ciphering code. That's why it's called Cipher Academy. I don't know if you get
Okay,
it.
deciphering code.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not like coding where it's like
Yeah,
like
yeah, no,
computer
I
science
got you.
type.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking at first. I'm like, yo, why would they make how would they make a whole anime of coding? But um so they're deciphering code. What is like I honestly
Mhm.
need more information before I can judge because
Gotcha.
like what are they deciphering? Who's like what's happening?
Right, right. I don't know. Maybe they're going to school to become, I don't know, spies. I don't know.
Oh
But
shit. I don't know. It kind of runs I don't know. I still think about like any type of academy, it's always like magic or something people are learning.
yeah, right, right.
But yeah,
Yeah, you got a point there. That's why you brought up Black Clover and Masha,
and
right?
Mashal, yeah. But yeah, I honestly can't. Given the art,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like something I probably wouldn't watch.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I see like some stuff written on the board. I just need to know why they're cracking code. But other than that, yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
Well, I read the first chapter, or at least I read half the first chapter. And usually I make it through the first chapter, which is typically like 58 pages, somewhere in that range. And then I judge it, you know what I mean? But this one I couldn't get through. I just like I like the concept, but I thought it was pretty boring. So it's not something that I picked up. So far it's like 25 chapters and 24 chapters, but I probably won't get into it. I could see this one potentially getting canceled. Hopefully not, but it might happen, man, because I don't think it's
yeah,
too popular. Because if you look at the numbers, this one's got 35,000 views on chapter 24, and the one that just has two chapters, the one we just talked about, Noise Exorcist, had 101,000. So
yeah. I'm
huge
predicting,
difference.
yeah, predicting that shit gets canceled. Loki, not trying to prey on his downfall, but
Yeah.
Loki, I'm being a hater. But yeah,
Yo,
Oh my god, that's funny. Well, hopefully it does well. You know, we like seeing manga thrive.
Yeah, I mean, if it does get canceled, hopefully, the author will bounce back with another one. You got to remember, a lot of different authors got initially, canceled off rip, and then they come back stronger than ever. I think Black
Yeah,
Clover
yeah,
is a good
yeah.
example of that. So,
Yeah, just like the Celtics about to come back
and
this
bro,
season.
I don't want to talk about that though. Come on,
Nah,
man.
but let's get it. I had to.
All right, let's get into the next one, man. You got me all depressed out here.
Okay.
All right, so this one's
Looks
pretty cool.
interesting. Yeah, this looks
Uh,
interesting.
Yeah, it's cool because it's also another returning author. So it is the returning author and artist of Food Wars, Shokugeki no Soma. So I know you definitely did not watch or read that. I did. Don't ask me why.
Low key,
One of
low
our
key, I
boys,
want to
Issa.
read that. Low key, I want to read that.
Issa put me on, bro, and I watched it, and I actually enjoyed it. So yeah, this one is Tenmaku Cinema. So that's a new series.
I'm not gonna lie, anime food be looking scrumptious, bro. And I definitely want, yo, like whenever I see Sanji making food, looking
Yeah.
scrumptious. But no, it's like a Master Chef, but anime version. I'm thinking.
Kind of. It's kind of like a school that they enroll in, and you gotta, like, the main character wants to be the best chef in the school type. I don't know, there's a lot more substance to that, but I'm just like giving you a brief little synopsis of that Food Wars. But yeah,
Got you.
let's give a synopsis of this story, because this is also pretty interesting. So obviously it goes on to say this is the same creator from Food Wars, and then here's a synopsis. Extreme movie lover Hajime Shinichi and the ghost of the mysterious genius screenwriter Takihiko Tenmaku. Bro, I'm trying my best out here. Their meeting will provide some serious plot twists. It's ready, set, action for the coming of age series.
Okay, firstly, right?
Bro, I know exactly
Zero
what you're about to say.
information given, right? Zero information. I got nothing out of that shit. Firstly, right? Secondly, bro, round of applause for the Japanese pronunciations, because
That was
bro,
terrible, bro. Don't even lie.
I'm not gonna lie. At least you're pronouncing them. This shit is that hard, bro. I can see it. There's like, bro, there's lines on top of other characters, bro. It's a hard language, definitely. But yeah. From the synopsis, I got nothing. So I'm just gonna
Mhm.
base this off the art, right? What I'm seeing is kind of like a comic a kill. That's
Yo,
what
S death, right?
yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Dude, that's everyone says that. That's literally the joke. That's S death. Like the ghost looks like S death.
Yeah, that just reminded me of comic a kill.
That's hilarious.
I don't know what else to really think about this. There's no information. I got you read any part of this?
I haven't yet. I was going to, but I haven't had the chance. It's only 6 chapters so far. I'm pretty sure I can catch up real quick if it's good. If I like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really judge it based on anything, but if you guys like comic a kill, maybe you'll like this. Very similar artwork.
For sure, for sure. But what I can get from it, it looks like it's like a regular person is collabing, like a movie lover is collabing with the spirit again, who loves, screenwriting. I don't know, who loves movies.
Oh, okay, that's kind of weird. I don't know. I've never seen an anime like that. If you
But
like,
again, it's more with the spirits though, right?
yo, this spirit stuff, bro. They're milking the shit out of the spirit stuff.
For real,
But
bro. That and assassins, man.
yeah, but Assassin's actually it's whatever. They haven't
Mhm.
milked it. They haven't drained it yet. They
They're
have
about to,
literally,
bro.
yeah, they have literally drained the spirit stuff. But um, I don't know. This anime looks cool, but I don't know. I can't really judge it. Well, let's get
Yeah.
into the next one real quick.
All right, so let's hop on to our next one. So we've got two more left in the weekly Shonen Jump. So next up, we've got Fabricant 100 by Daisuke Inoshima. So the summary for this is there was once a doctor fixated on creating the, in quotations, ideal human being. Um, After the doctor's death, his fabricant creations start attacking humans in order to attain the perfect body. When Ashibi Yao's entire family is murdered by these fabricants, he sets out on a journey of revenge accompanied by the doctor's final creation, Fabricant 100. This dark fairy tale launches only in the pages of Shonen Jump. All right, what do you think?
Uh, this is the first one that I think I would like that definitively give a try. This one looks kind of interesting. Um, it's the art looks very good.
Mhm.
It might just be because I've seen an ad for this or I've seen this somewhere. Like I feel like I have seen that girl. You know this one with the red
Yeah,
eyes.
so I don't know if you remember, but I want to say like 20 episodes ago, which is a hell of a time ago. When I think it was our second episode, honestly. I was like, "Yo, dude, we're getting a couple more weekly Shonen Jump manga." So this was one of them. This is when chapter one came
Oh,
out. Yeah, so this
that's
was legit. Look, December 4th. I think that's when we started recording that episode.
yeah. That might be the reason why I kind of gravitated toward this because this red eyed girl looked very familiar to me. But I don't know. It's the actual story behind it sounds pretty interesting. Where they're trying to get the perfect body,
Mhm.
and it does sound kind of messed up. It kind of reminds me of like Dio taking like the Joestar's bodies.
It's kind of like
Um,
that. I read up until maybe chapter 12 or 13. I think so far we've got 22 chapters. So I did drop it somewhere in between. I think I got to like 15 or 16. I will probably pick it up again. I did like it, but I didn't love it. You know what I mean? But so basically, let me just explain this. So what these fabricants do, they're numbered from 1 to 100, and obviously 100 is the strongest. But what they're like, they're built in a specific way that they want to create the like perfect body. You know what I mean? So if they see a feature in a human, they'll kill that human and implement that feature within themselves, right? So the main character has a specific blood, right? And that blood is like it'll make you look younger, like you know what I mean? Like it's good blood, right? So the main character makes a deal with Fabricant 100. He's like, when I become like I forget, he said a certain age, when I'm like mature, then you can have my body, but just help me get rid of all these other fabricants. Because again, we read the synopsis and that all the some of the fabricants were like legitimately killing his family because his family has the same blood as him. You know what I mean?
yeah, damn. So
It is dark.
He's kind of teaming up with the
He is.
fabricants.
Yep.
Nah, that is a sick
He's teaming.
story.
It is. He teamed up with Fabricant 100, who is only doing whatever he wants, so that she can have his body. So the way it explained it in the manga is she like all the fabricants are legitimately built that they have to want to be the perfect human being no matter what. You know what I mean? Like so there's no humanity within them. They legitimately will do anything to get the perfect human body. So that's the deal that they came up with. You know what I mean?
No, I think that storyline is pretty sick.
It
And the
is
fact that this kind of reminds me of like the Sharingans and
a little
the
bit, yeah.
you know the clan. But I think this is a very good concept and something I would definitely watch. But yeah, I do like this concept.
All right.
But
Would you watch it if it became an anime?
yeah. No, this is something I definitely watch,
Dang.
especially if
All
it
right.
became an anime. Yeah. This was the first one that I think that I would this was
This is
my top one. Actually, maybe the retry zero or what was it called?
do
Retry
retry.
do retry.
Yeah, the name is not the best. I'll be honest, but
Yeah, do retry. I think that might be like this and Fabric 100 are tied for number one for me.
all right, that's fair. I thought this is probably the only synopsis that did a little bit justice to the story as compared to the other ones. But yeah,
Yeah, we're getting one-liners that make have literally. Oh, this author also wrote this,
right.
and
That's what I was
he's
saying,
writing
bro.
this now. So you guys should just watch it. That's what we're getting. Like, yo, bro, come on,
Whatever, man.
Manga plus. If you need
Yeah, they
somebody
gotta
to,
step it up, bro.
yeah, I mean,
Seriously.
yo, we got ChatGPT. We're not gonna tell anybody you're using it. Just use it, cause at this point, we need better descriptions. And if you can't do it, might as well get AI to do it. So yeah.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, like it's like you want people to read your stories, make the summary synopsis better. You know what I mean?
Like it's kind of like doing a disjustice or unjust it's to the author of the anime, right?
Right. Exactly.
For
Yeah.
the manga. Like a lot of these so if you guys haven't watched our recent episode last week, or was it 2 weeks ago? We had
Oh
I
yeah,
wasn't
that's
there for
last
the
week.
audience. I wasn't there for
Ooh.
for the interview, but we had Shrine Comics on, and basically they told so they have a similar app but it's based in Australia, and they're a very good company. They're growing, and for any creators and any manga readers generally, if you want some new anime that's not from Japan.
Manga.
Oh, manga, yeah, manga. I mean, yeah, manga. But it's not from Japan. Yeah, give Shrine Comics, a chance. Firstly, completely free. It's gamified, so you can kind of enjoy reading through it. Firstly, and secondly, they also support their creators, and I think that's like a huge thing for all the creators listening. They're finding ways to support their creators, and it's just it's a very good company that's on the rise, and it's maybe one of the first ones that we've seen kind of out of Japan, one of the bigger ones. So they're growing, and it's a good platform to just watch new anime, just
Yeah.
generally. But
And the guys are awesome, man.
yeah, no, they're awesome, and
Shout out Jin and Jack, man. They were
shout
awesome.
out. I'm definitely going to meet them soon, but yeah, I think this app kind of needs to take some notes. I don't know. I don't like these. I don't like the synopsis, bro. I'm getting no information.
It's kind of like they know that, let's not give them any work, like not any hints or synopsis of how the story is. And if it picks up, we'll keep it and maybe it'll get adapted into anime or maybe it'll become popular for us. But if it doesn't keep up, we'll chop it. Shonen Jump is known for chopping and axing a ton of their series. So um
No, but the main
we're
thing,
not gonna,
right,
yeah.
that they
So
said was that a lot of these, low key creators,
mhm,
they just can't they don't market themselves well, or they don't know how
mhm,
to market themselves at all, right?
right.
So the fact that they're even getting to this place, to the stage to even present their
Mhm,
artwork is huge. And the fact that people are just not converting because of the synopsis is kind of huge. So I think
mhm,
I don't know if the creators themselves can kind of rebuttal that or anything, but because what it seems like to me, it seems like the bigger creators, like the one who made the basketball and like those creators,
yeah,
they literally
Kuroko,
just
yeah,
say,
yeah.
"Yo, I made this, so watch it," and most people will watch it just because they made it, and
Mhm,
it kind of takes away from the younger, not the younger, like the less experienced, or maybe they
mhm.
have better stories, but they're just not out there. The smaller channels or the smaller, mangaka. But I think synopsis is a huge part of it, and we're not really getting that. But that's manga plus. Take some notes.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I think you have honestly great points. It sucks, man. It just sucks the way that things are. But yeah, hopefully with these mangaka on the rise, a lot of them will get the respect that they deserve. Whether it's the series that they're currently working on or their next series, if whatever series they are working on gets canceled. But I guess it's all part of the process. But yeah, let's get into the next one. So this is the final new one. It's not really new. Technically, it came out last year, but it's only 6 chapters long. So this specific mangaka is actually going through a lot of different health difficulties. And there's rumors that this one was gonna get canceled or chopped, as a lot of people like to call it. But we don't know yet because there's no return. There's no date for return, nothing announced. But hopefully this author gets better because this one was actually really popping. Like legitimately, like it had a lot of people behind it, a lot of supporters. But yeah, that is Ruri Dragon by Masoki Shindo. So the synopsis is the story of a young dragon girl being lazy, doing her best, and being lazy again. A new series began. So again, weak ass synopsis, but yeah.
First of all, weak ass synopsis, right? Secondly, this synopsis is just saying, "Yo, let's go watch this girl be lazy." Like what, bro? Like, how is this supposed to entice me? Like, what? Like, there's nothing positive that I'm getting. Like, it's not even like neutral. I'm not getting
Right.
anything positive. I'm only getting negative, like emotions through just reading that. Like, well, I'm not gonna read your manga if we have a lazy person. Like, the main
The
character is just
synopsis
lazy.
is lazy dog.
Yeah, that's what's lazy, brother. But yo, you know what I was thinking? This is the girl version of Fairy Tale, bro. Low
No,
key.
what are you talking about, man? Get out of here, bro.
Low key. This is Natsu's girl version. That's what I'm seeing on screen right now.
Okay, I
Nothing
can kind of
else.
see what you're saying, bro. But I mean, I haven't read any of this, but it gives me the like a slice of life, chill manga type of vibe. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this would do
Yeah.
well as like an anime as opposed to a manga. but that's just what it's given me. But I've heard a lot of good things from it. But again, unfortunately, it's just hasn't come out for almost a year now.
Oh yeah, damn, a year.
Yeah, July
Sheesh.
24th was the last of 2022 was the last time we got a chapter. And right now it's May 21st, May 22nd at the time of recording 2023.
You know what
So
they
yeah,
say,
almost
right?
a year.
It's on the chopping block. That's what I'm hearing.
It might be, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, for all the people that like Rory Dragon, for all the people that like the female version of Natsu, for all the
Yeah, get out
people,
of here, bro.
for all the people that like lazy dragons. This is unfortunate, but yeah, probably something I probably wouldn't watch. But yeah, that's just my opinion. You know,
Yep.
to
All
each
right.
their own.
Yeah, fair. So that's gonna be 8 of the weekly Shonen Jump that have new manga. Again, some of these are again like Ruri Dragon came out a year ago, but only 6 chapters. So all these have less than 30 chapters. You guys can easily catch up on it. I've read a good amount of them. But Owen, let me ask you something. Out of all the ones that we went over today, out of the 8, which ones do you think will either get anime adaptations, won't get chopped, and basically be I don't know if any of these will be the GOAT, but do you see any of these being potential GOATs of the next generation?
Uh, goats?
Yeah.
Nah, Loki. I'm not seeing no goats in this.
So let's do this. I'll read each title, and then you give me a rating of 1 to 10
Okay,
of.
I got you. I got
So
you. I got you.
here's how we'll do it. 5 is anime adaptation, right?
Okay,
Anything lower than a 5 is either chopped or only manga. Okay.
heard
We'll
you.
say
Heard
like
you.
we'll say 2.5 is chopped. So
Heard you.
two and a
Heard you.
half, lower than 2.5 is chopped. 5 is anime adaptation. 7 is valid, and 10 is like GOAT of next
Got you.
generation.
Got you. Got you. Got you.
All right.
So
So
this one right here, right?
the
Uh,
Ichino's family's deadly sins.
that shit was kind of weird, but I'll give it like a 6, just because I've seen
Mhm.
worse anime before. So I think maybe this can get an adaptation.
Bro, again, the synopsis is weak, bro, but I promise you this the story is very intricate. I actually do like it. So I would give it like a 7.5.
I'm honestly giving it a 6 because of your rating. But yeah,
That's loyal. That's loyal.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So next up we got Do Retry. This is the fighting Yakuza boxing one.
Okay, so definitely getting an adaptation, right? I okay, I can't say it's a goat yet, but I'll give it my hero rank. I'll give it my hero rank for now.
What is that?
Like if the
Oh,
anime
like a
comes
good
out,
anime? Yeah,
it would
okay.
come out like that. It would be like a my hero, and that would be like a 7.5.
Okay, that's fair. I could see you doing around there. Again, a lot of manga don't get anime adaptations until they reach like the 100 chapter mark, which is basically like 2 years of serialization. So yeah, it's pretty tough to do. But yeah, I really do like the story. The art is great, and I'm hoping that we can get there with this one. So I'm gonna give it the same rating. Hopefully, we can get a solid anime 7.
Yeah, 7.5 is good for this one.
Yep. Next up, we got Kill Blue. This is the assassination manga where the dude is a legendary assassin and he becomes a middle schooler. Thoughts?
So this one,
Mhm.
low key, I'm thinking. Look, I don't want to give. Okay, this one's getting an adaptation. Wait, yo,
Okay, I
hold
could
up,
see
hold
that
up.
too.
This is getting an adaptation, but it's getting there by like a margin, like 6, like 5.5 to
Okay,
6.
that's fair. I don't disagree. I could
Yeah,
see that.
it just got there basically. Is what I'm thinking.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
I mean, again, the creator has a lot of notability. Or no, was that the right word? Notability, notoriety.
notoriety. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the word, bro. Creator of
yeah,
Kuroko's no basket. So you never know, man. Sometimes they get you far, sometimes they don't. For a lot of people that don't know, the author of Naruto, he tried his hand again with a new weekly shonen manga, and that got canceled too. I think it was called like Samurai 6, if I'm not
yeah.
wrong. That
I
got
think
canceled.
I also think it's notability too. I think it's both.
Okay,
I
it's
think
fine.
it's yeah. I think you're right on both fronts. Yeah.
All right. So next up, we've got Nue's Exorcist. This was the video game loving spirit.
You said it was gas, but low key, I'm gonna have to give it a 4. Not
Okay.
chopped, but manga
Mhm.
only.
I like it, man. I read the first
Yeah.
chapter. I have to see what happens. I don't know if it's gonna. and go down the direction I think it is, which I don't think it will, but if it does, I can see this being fire. So I'm gonna be optimistic because I don't want any of these guys to be canceled. So I'm gonna go with 7.
Damn. Okay. I mean, you read it, so you could kind of, you know, give it a better evaluation than me.
Mhm.
But I don't know. From what I've seen, you know me in spirits.
Yeah, fair.
I'm just giving it non-anime adaptation. That's just.
All
I'll
right,
give it
that's
high
fair.
manga. 4. I won't give it
Mhm.
chopping. Not chopped, but you know, yeah, 4.
Fair. All right, let's get into the next one. Cypher Academy, man.
2.
2.
Chop.
I'm with you,
Chop.
man. I don't know, man. I don't see a future with this one. Hopefully, I'm wrong, but I don't know, man. Even the views are a lot lower than some of the other ones, but I
I
like
don't
the
know.
uniqueness, man.
I
I
don't
do
know
like the
if it
uniqueness.
was just the synopsis that got me,
Hmm.
to just obliterate the rating on this, but just I don't know. I also would never watch it, so I feel like I would want it. I'm not saying I wanted to get chopped. I'm saying I wouldn't watch it. So in my eyes, it's chopped already. So yeah, yeah,
Yo, for those of you guys out there that do read this, let us know what you guys think. I might try to read it again if you guys convince me, but yeah, make sure you guys join the Discord and convince me if you guys are a fan of Cypher Academy. But yeah,
yeah,
let's get into the next one.
yeah,
So
boys.
Tenmak.
Definitely join the Discord. I'm telling you, yo, we have like activity. We're growing. We want to meet all you guys. That's the main thing. We want to meet you guys. We want to conversate about anime generally. I kind of want to know your opinions and debates, everything, anything goes pretty much in the anime in the Discord. But I do want to talk about anime. I want to learn about new anime from you guys, just general conversations, meet new people, have fun, and we're about to do some really cool stuff in the Discord like exclusive. So anything like watch parties and all of that stuff, it's gonna be Discord exclusive. So we are gonna start those, and when we do those watch parties, we're all going to be in like a video call, a video like chat. So it's like you get to kind of experience it with us and we get to experience it with you guys. So Discord's gonna be huge, so watch out. New announcements, obviously, just watch out. And yeah, join the Discord. You could join the disc so you can join the Discord. For now, the easiest way to join the Discord is through our Instagram. Firstly, if you're not following the Instagram, don't know what you're doing. Firstly, what we do on Instagram is we have first of all, any type of news, you will get it that day. Firstly, any trailers, any news, anything hype, we post every day news, right? And you want any like we have the kind of a debate type of posts and stuff. But the main thing is that from Instagram on all the highlights, you can go to our Twitter, you can go to our Discord. The website is coming very soon, so obviously we'll have one central hub where everything is. But yeah, follow the Instagram, follow the Discord, get to the Discord through the Instagram, and yeah, let's have a good time.
Hell yeah, man. We look forward to see you guys there. All right, so let's get into the next one. Tenmaku Cinema. This is the same creator of Food Wars. I like his writing, man, but I don't know about this one. What do you think, Owen? 1 to 10.
Yeah, again, we're going with the synopsis. I'm giving it a 3.5. Like I'm not.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm not giving it
that's fair, man.
I'm not giving it an anime adaptation. I'm kind of harsher because I don't know anything about this, so I have to be harsh about
Hey yo, okay.
it. But yeah,
Bro, that's all we need nowadays, bro. Don't play.
nah, this. I don't know. I got no information, so I can't really tell. So it could be a 10. It could be the next goat piece for all I know. But yeah, I'm giving it a 3.5 for now.
That's fair. Yeah, I'll give it a 5. I do like the story writing of the author of Food Wars, so hopefully he'll give us another really good one. Who if you think about it, who's to say that like an anime on food, like legit like cooking food would become this popular? So if the creator could do that for food, I wonder what he could do with a ghost slash spirit with film. So I guess you never know. So we'll just have to see. So I'm gonna give it 5, give him the benefit of the doubt. Story to me is not really the best, but we'll just have to see. But yeah, let's get into the next one. Fabricant 100. So this is the fabricant one.
Yeah, this is the one that I would rate an 8. Okay. Out of all the ones, I think this is the one that's gonna do the best. Don't know why, don't know how. Right? I have just
Mhm.
have a really keen feeling, but it's also because of the concept of him working with the enemy to destroy the enemy,
Yeah.
but then the enemy winning. It's like a whole win-win situation for everybody, and it's kind of a very cool concept, I think. I don't know. I do wish it does get an anime adaptation. I think I'll give it a solid 8. It has been the anime that struck out to me the most.
Mhm.
And yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the views on it are pretty low compared to the other ones, even though it's got like a lot more chapters. I don't know, man. I did drop it. Like I liked it, but I didn't love it. But I also want to see it get an anime adaptation. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I think it's valid. I think if it were to get an anime adaptation, I would definitely watch it and kind of just see how it goes. But
What would you
yeah,
rate it?
I would say like a 5 or 6. I could see some crazy potential happening. I kind of want to know what happens at the end. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the journey on this one wouldn't be as great, but I kind of want to see what happens. We have seen some really good fights in it though, so I'll give it that.
I mean, that's what anime is half about, the fights. That's
Yeah,
why
they were pretty good.
some people watch anime for the fights, and I was one of those people, but I branched out definitely.
Mhm.
But fights are still, anime fights are still top tier,
I hell
and
yeah.
that's why I watch anime. Like I watch anime for the fights for sure. Like it's one of the bigger reasons I watch anime. It's
Mhm.
too clean. Like I don't know, all like the Marvel and that type of fighting is just like I know it's more realistic, but I do not care about it being realistic. If there's lasers coming out of a dude's eyes, it's not supposed to be realistic. Like what? But I'm not trying to change the subject out here. I just like the fights in anime a lot better.
That's fair. All right, so the last and final one is Ruri Dragon. Again, this one is probably, unfortunately, might get chopped or moved to Jump Plus, which I'll talk about before we end this episode, like what Jump Plus is. But yeah, I mean, Owen, let me hear your opinions and yeah, I'll give you mine.
Look, from the famous words of the Aki from the Aki way, never, 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 bro. I don't know.
Oh my
Zero.
god. Oh man,
We
that's
go zero.
violation,
We
dog.
go zero on this one. But it's also the bias of me hating fairy tale. So
Mhm.
it kind of gave me the
I don't think this is a fairy tale, dog. I don't know what you fairy tale, bro. Get out of here, man.
this looks like not Natsunita if it was supposed to be somebody or
Oh, I'm
something.
dead.
But honestly, probably if I'm being realistic, a 1.5. But yeah, I definitely would not watch it for sure, for sure. What you think though?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It gives me very chill vibe. I just have to kind of see where it goes. But yeah, I mean, again, speed recovery to the author who is facing health issues. And that's the reason
Oh,
why we're
damn.
not yeah, that's the reason why we're not like getting more chapters. It seems like a lot of work for this author, going weekly. So that's the reason why I thought that this would be great in the manga in the Jump Plus because Jump Plus could be either be weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. So that would fit really well. Um, if weekly was a lot of work for this particular manga, but I guess we'll just have to see. I do see some potential, and I remember when this first came out, it had a lot of hype behind it. I remember the manga, I think it was just one volume, but it was selling like crazy. I kept hearing that name, Ruri Dragon, Ruri Dragon. So we'll just have to see. But it does give me chill vibes, and something like Spy Family went crazy in Jump Plus, so you never know, man.
Low key. Well, you know
Mhm.
what I was thinking? It's kind of fucked up, but the author's kind of on the chopping block.
Bro, get out of here, bro. Chill with that, bro.
Yo, I'm evil, bro. Sheesh. No, but
Honestly, it's very possible. I've heard that there's been some meetings regarding one particular person that is working with Shonen Jump, which could be this person, and that person is working to get canceled, but due to health reasons. So it's like basically could be this person. Like honestly, it might be. But like it's just a rumor. We don't really know. And again, we don't really want to wish anything negative on anybody, like losing a job or losing this huge opportunity because of health issues, in fact. But yeah, you just never know.
yeah,
So
100%.
don't
Honestly,
fucking joke like
obviously,
that, bro. No, play, no play.
No, obviously I have the utmost respect for any mangaka. It takes skill and creativity to create manga, especially
Yeah.
One Piece. But I think obviously
Yeah.
hopefully the best for this dude. I'm not obviously not praying on the dude's downfall.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, one thing's on the chopping block, another thing,
Get out of here, bro.
the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, as they say. But also, I'm not even trying to be messed up. If the author is dead, that means this, he's not dead. If the
Okay,
author's not,
I don't think it's like that. I honestly don't know what the situation is. I've just heard this, like, health problems. You just got to kind of assume at this
gotcha.
point.
No, okay, so even health problems, right? What I'm saying is, if the author has health problems, this show is just gonna be like Hunter x Hunter, right? It gets peak
Right, right.
and it just stops. Like, I'm not trying to watch something that's like could have been the best. Like, a lot of people be like, yo, Hunter x Hunter could have been like. I'm like, yo, well, it wasn't. If you can't just like, obviously very good anime. Love the anime. It's like
Mhm.
amazing. But you can't just use it could have been as to rank it higher. I don't think that's what it is. And that's the reason I'm not very comfortable with having sick manga because, well, yeah, that's just me.
So I read it and it says, like, I read an article on it. So the reason why is it's due to the mangaka's poor physical condition. So I don't know what's going on. We've heard some crazy things. Again, like, for those of you guys that don't know, the author of Hunter x Hunter, he said in a tweet that he couldn't even shit by himself without help. So
Oh
that
no, bro.
yeah, not even joking, bro. Like
God
like the stuff
damn.
these guys go through is crazy. But yeah, let's
Holy
let's end
shit.
it off on that note. Yeah, so this was only 8 of the 25 series that we had planned. We'll probably do a part 2. This was all the series that are in the weekly Shonen Jump, and the rest are going to be in Jump Plus. So we'll cover that in either in the next episode or a future episode, because there's a lot of good series out there, and there's a lot that we're just kind of glazing over, but it's going to be fun, and hopefully some of these get a nice anime adaptation sometime soon, right?
I mean, definitely for some of them.
Yeah, of
I want to
course.
see some of
Not
them.
We can't have all
Definitely.
winners, dog.
Yeah. I definitely want to see, well,
Mhm.
what was the Fabrica 100? I do want to see Fabrica 100. I think that's gonna be cool. I think maybe the one that looked like the one I was comparing to retry something. What
Do
was it?
retry, yeah.
Do retry? Yeah,
So
I
far.
think that one too. And yeah, those are probably the two that I hope the most get onto
Yeah, that's fair.
this app. But also, yeah, for anyone who's looking for new manga, again, I'm gonna reiterate this: Shrine Comics, huge, good source of
Mhm.
new content. If you guys are
Free.
trying to, yeah, literally free content. So if you guys are trying to binge some new anime that's kind of like not Japanese, like give it a try. And
Yeah.
Prime Comics is the place to go for that.
Yeah, one of the cool things that they said in our latest podcast, which you guys need to check out, by the way, they said that the creators are from all over the world, so like a lot of different styles, a lot of different insight is not from the same place. So I thought that was all really cool. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. A lot of different stuff was going on in this episode, and I'm looking forward to the next one. I love your opinions on this one, and for those of you guys listening out there, join the Discord. Let us know your opinions as well. Shoot us a DM on Instagram, whatever you guys want to do. But yeah, with that being said, peace out, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode of Anime Plus. Peace.
Peace.